What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Total Turnbuckle Talk. How are we doing? What's going on, Joe? How are we doing? How are we feeling today?
Merry Christmas, my
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Merry
yeah. I forgot to say
Christmas.
that. Merry Christmas, guys. What's going on? It is the day after Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. How are you doing, guys? What's going on?
Everything's good on this end. Everything's good. We've got, I'm sure, a lot of recap with wrestling. So you want to get to it? You got anything to say
Yeah.
to the people? Go right ahead.
Nah, just Merry Christmas. I want to talk to some of the people in the chat. What's going on, Nosebleed Section 405? What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Rock? Uh, yeah, but I'm ready. You ready to start with Monday Night Raw?
Let's do it.
Okay, wait, I have it written down right here. Yeah, okay. So let's talk about some of the mid card matches so far on the Monday Night Raw card. So uh, Raw, one of the kind of minor matches that happened, we had Javon Evans defeats Rayo Americano via pinfall. Young OG Cutter. I mean, I have nothing to say really regarding this. I mean, two mostly NXT superstars battling it out. But I do have a question for you, Joe. How do you feel about Javon Evans?
I don't really have that much of a comment. It's okay. Nothing to write home about. Just I don't know. I just can't get excited with these guys. I just can't. I really, it's just like up in the air for me. It's just, I don't know. It's just not there for me. I watch it because I have to watch it. But other than that, it doesn't do anything for me. What about for you?
I mean, for me, I think that Javon Evans is very talented in the ring. You know, he's bouncing off the ropes all the time. He is he is a very talented individual. From my perspective, I think what he brings to some of his matches in NXT and also the WWE main roster is something that needs to be brought up in conversation because I do think he is ready for the main roster. He's very good. He's a younger version of Montez Ford. He's really getting up there, and we'll talk about Montez Ford later. But yeah, I do think that Javon Evans is something that we need to discuss because he is truly one of a kind. What's going on? This in Sports Rush. How are we doing? Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat. Merry Christmas to everyone. How are you guys doing today? But let's keep going on this card here. We got Asuka defeats Rhea Ripley via pinfall. Uh, and Asuka took advantage of a distraction by Kairi Sane to score the victory. Now, here's the thing. I think, well, you know what, Joe? How do you feel about Asuka beating Rhea Ripley? Are we burying Rhea Ripley too much? Is Triple H
Yes,
burying Rhea
and I
Ripley
don't
too much?
understand why. I think she's burying him, and I think they're making a huge mistake. I don't. I There's so much talent there. What are they doing with this talent? I don't. It's getting more and more that I'm telling you something's up with Triple H. Something is not right. I mean, how do you bury somebody like this? One of the most popular people you can think of. I don't get it.
No, yeah, it is a little weird. I do think that Rhea Ripley is at the peak of her popularity right now. I mean, she is just absolutely phenomenal in ring on the mic. She has incredible charisma. She's completely over with the fans, and I think
Yeah,
that
but she keeps losing.
I
Why
know,
are
and
they
I think
doing
it's dumb.
this?
It is dumb. I don't know why she keeps losing, but I also see the necessity of trying to put the heels over and how that would be something that we do need to do. But right now, I do think that Rhea Ripley should have won that match, 100%. 100%. She should have won that
Yeah,
match.
I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know exactly where they're going with this, but they better start doing some better because I'm telling you, Netflix and they're going to get really disgusted. ESPN's going to get disgusted with this. I mean, what are they talking about?
No,
I
yeah.
don't get it. I just don't get it.
No, yeah, it is a little. I think it is a little unfair to Rhea Ripley because she is keeping some of the fan base there, and she's I mean, she incredible superstar. Okay. Maxine Dupree forces Becky Lynch to tap out to an ankle lock. So my question to you, Joe, is: do you think that we are pushing Maxine Dupree too much?
Yes.
And why is
I
that?
think they want to see what they get. Right. I don't know. Why are they doing anything right now? I don't understand what they're doing with Ripley. That Dupree's being pushed like crazy. What is going on? I mean, right? I don't get it. It doesn't make too much sense to me, and I don't. It's getting very, very frustrating.
No,
It's
yeah, I mean,
frustrating to watch what they're doing.
no, I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, but also Maxine Dupree is objectively talented in the ring, and she's a very hard worker. She's a very hard worker, on and off, recording or not, she's always working to perfect her skills in the ring. I think that's something to highlight. I honestly kind of support the pushing for
Yeah,
Maxine
I
Dupree.
don't know. Hey, Chef Nick, how you doing? Welcome, Clear there. I hope everybody's doing well. I really appreciate everybody coming on. I do want to mention, TJ, before we go on with everything, with the next match preview. Everybody, you must, if you're a wrestling fan, you have to go to Total Turnbuckle Talks. Definitely, all his shorts, guys. You got to go on his channel. Take a look at the shorts, everyone. He gets a ton of views, very innovative. He knows he's just an amazing young man, and what he puts together. If nothing else, press the like button. But you have to subscribe. Once you see these videos, you have to be excited about what's next. And guys, we're going to bring you live pay-per-view, play-by-play. So imagine watch his videos and imagine putting that into play-by-plays. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
And if there are any,
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And if there are any New York Yankee fans, 100%, you got to go to Joe. He posts all the time. He's all about consistency. He's not going to miss a live stream. He's amazing. You go check out his channel. You're going to get all the latest news regarding trades, rumors. You're going to get just the facts from his channel. He's doing a great job over there. You have to subscribe to him. He's doing a great job.
Well, thank you. But my thing is, my objective here is, if you can see a lot of different channels of wrestling, but go out there and go see if there's a topic, whatever it is, whatever. Cody Rhodes has an ingrown toenail. I don't care, whatever it is. The bottom line is TJ will dissect that grown nail and make it into something that you would never believe. And, believe me, I'm not just promoting TJ's Total Turnbuckle channel. I'm promoting what he does. And if you don't believe me, go to it. And if you don't like it, then come back to me and say, Joe, what are you talking about? And I guarantee you, if you know an ounce of putting something together, you're going to get it out of that product. He gets a lot of subs because of that. Because we're not on a lot. We're on every Friday night at 10 p.m. And now we just started pay-per-views.
Yes.
So with that in mind, how do you get about 200 subs in a few months if you don't look at the shorts? It's incredible.
Thank you.
So it's the truth. And he's only getting more innovative. The more that comes out, the more that's going on. So check it out. check it out. Don't take my word for it. Go check it out. And if you don't like it, I'm telling you, I would be very surprised. Go check out in the ability of turning a little story into a whole book in like a minute. In a minute, guys. That's how good it really is. And if you don't see it, something's wrong, guys. It's not all about what you portray when you're talking one-on-one. What you put out in videos, what you put out in anything that you do. It's just incredible. And he gets better at it and better at it and better at it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off, but
no, you're good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So
everybody's wishing you better health because they're asking, are you sick? What's going on? So
yeah. Fighting a cold. I'm almost done with it. I'm on the last stretch. I'm done with this stupid thing. Okay. So Bayley defeats Roxanne Perez via pinfall. And I'm honestly fine with this, considering that they're kind of going hot and cold with Bayley, and I think we do need some consistency. I'm glad we are deciding to pull a trigger on Bayley winning some matches and maybe potentially winning some gold from the Judgment Day.
Yeah, we I guess I don't know if it's weather related or but we are unfortunately getting frozen for some reason. I guess it's it's the weather narrative at this point. Yeah, the weather is doing a lot of tricks to podcast right now. So unless you have the same level podcast, it could go off or something like that if you're not in a specific area. So guys, just blend with us because it's beyond our control. Go ahead.
Yeah. Gunther was confronted by CM Punk. Again, there's nothing to really talk about there. But the main event of the night was Austin Theory and Bronson Reed defeated CM Punk and Rey Mysterio via pinfall. Now, while I go grab some water, because I forgot it upstairs, can you talk to them about Austin Theory being behind the mask?
You didn't come through clear, TJ. I didn't hear you.
Okay, so what? Okay, so I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water upstairs because I forgot it. I forgot mine upstairs. So while I'm doing that, can you talk to them about Austin Theory and him being behind the mask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Yeah, go do what you gotta do.
Be right back.
All right. Well, Austin Theory, everyone. What do you guys thought on the way they're promoting him at this point? Bringing him back and going after CM Punk and doing all of these crazy things. I don't know. First of all, I think the John Cena thing was completely ridiculous. I know they had a plan because you've got to get Gunther over because he's the future, and of course Punk was going out. But the bottom line to it is the way they're structuring a lot of these things. You're scratching your head. You really are scratching your head, and you don't understand what they're doing. And I don't blame people right now that are calling for Triple H's head at this point. I don't understand what they're doing. I really don't. How we doing, TJ?
Good. I got my water. Feeling good now. Nosebleed section says, I think there still is one more Black Mask guy. Now, I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but who do you think it is? That's my question. I mean, who would it be? Because we've seen that these storylines are being pushed, for all these different people. But Austin Theory is kind of fronting that, he's kind of the leader in all of this. We've all kind of been asking for a Austin Theory push for a little while now, because we wanted him to break off from that, previous little faction where he was with Grayson Waller. And now that Grayson Waller's with the New Day, now Austin Theory can kind of break off on his own and do his own thing. I think this was collectively a very good choice. This is what we needed to do. Now, Nosebleed section says Montez Ford. See, I see that. I see that, and I'm not gonna deny that. Mainly because there was this whole thing. I don't know if you guys remember this a couple months ago, but Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins were having this whole thing, and they weren't, they were kind of like, they were kind of fighting a little bit, like they didn't believe in one another. I don't know if you guys remember that. Joe, I don't know if you remember that, but there was this like little backstage segment where where Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins had this like little conflict between each other, and it was kind of weird. But if they can somehow bring that back up and then have Montez Ford break off and then go into that kind of black mass kind of thing, and join the Vision, I could see that. But my only problem is I think the Vision is getting a little full, but I'm not saying that's for all factions. Obviously, 4 or 5 people isn't the max, because people like the Wyatt Six exist, but that exists. But I think that it is something worth noting, that I don't know how many people are going to be added. I don't know if there are going to be people added, but if they were to add someone, I could see Montez Ford being a possibility, 100%.
Okay.
Anyways,
right. Well,
I think we finished Raw, right?
I'm baffled. Okay.
Okay.
That wasn't exactly the greatest Raw either.
Yeah, it was okay. It was an okay night of Monday Night Raw. I think there have been some episodes of Raw and SmackDown that could have been better over the past couple of weeks. They have been a little bit boring. Lots of filler matches, Travis, you believe in Joe Hendry? Yeah, I also believe in Joe Hendry. You also think that Braun Breaker wins the Royal Rumble? Guys, we know that the Royal Rumble is the next pay-per-view. No, I see that. I see Braun Breaker winning the Royal Rumble. I could 100% see that as a possibility. Instead, because we've had past 3 years, we've had Cody Rhodes, and then Jey Uso. These faces, these big baby faces. I think it is time to give it to a heel like Braun Breaker, an up-and-coming star with an up-and-coming faction, the Vision, to kind of push that along. Joe, what do you think about that?
I don't know, but I am intrigued with this though. Travis says, Joe, I think Braun Breaker wins the Rumble. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I just said it. I just said it. I said.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Remember, we're having a little technical.
Oh yeah.
And we're a little bit behind, so I don't hear everything, but it is a little bit better. But we're still a little bit behind. So
I said,
if we're stumbling on what we're saying, it's only because whatever's going on with the weather is affecting one of the streams. Go ahead.
Yeah. I said for the past 3 years we've had faces win. We've had Cody, then Jay. Right. And I think if we give it to a heel like Braun Breaker, up and coming star, and also with an up and coming faction, then that'll push his character development and also him being a member of the Vision along.
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, everything goes great, and everything. We will be doing the Royal Rumble right here on both channels, play by play right here, and we may have a surprise or two for you as our third member. So get ready for that, everyone, and we will keep you posted on doing that. And hopefully both of everybody, TJ be feeling better with the voice, obviously, and me be screaming all over the place. So it'll be a lot of fun, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. Go ahead.
Nosebleed section says, how about this? Ford and Theory are going to take down the Vision from within. Rollins is eventually revealed to be behind the black mask. See, I like that. And that's something that I would love to see happen. But the only thing is that Rollins is legitimately injured right now. So if this were to happen, this would have to be like a long-term thing. You know what I'm saying, Joe?
Hmm. No, I
Let's
know.
move on. Yeah, let's move on
Yes.
to Friday Night SmackDown. We were in for a very festive episode of Friday Night SmackDown tonight. Uh, Show kicks off with Joe Hendry versus The Miz in this like big holiday Christmas fight, and The Miz gets attitude adjustmented by the Easter Bunny and gets put through a table. It was a great match overall. I think this was a break from these serious storylines. What do you think, Joe?
Um, it was okay. I'm not a big Joe Henry fan, to be honest with you.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a hot take. That's a
Uh,
hot take.
I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't like other people coming in from the federations, from other places, and then just becoming
From what, NXT?
what Joe Henry. I
From what,
thought Joe Henry.
NXT? No, yeah, he's with TNA, but he's also on NXT. He's on both.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know. I just don't believe in him. I'm sorry. People go
You don't
gaga
believe in Joe
over the
Hendry?
guy. I
You
don't
don't
go
believe in
gaga
Joe
over the guy.
Hendry? You don't believe in Joe Hendry? Joe just doesn't get it. You don't believe in Joe Hendry.
What do you mean I don't get it? What are you
You gotta
talking
do
about?
the. You gotta.
I don't think the guy's that good.
Oh, you gotta do the turn. The Joe Hendry. Come on. How could you not love him? He's such a lovable guy.
Joe Henry. Henry. I don't think he's
Yeah.
that terrific. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he's just charismatic and he's funny. He's just funny. I love him. Okay.
See,
Yeah, but Joe
Nosebleed says he's with me. Where you
Really?
tell me what do you see in this guy? The guy's a bozo.
He might be a bozo, but he is he's one of my favorite characters on the whole on the whole roster. I love his energy.
You like Easter Bunny too. What does that mean?
You gotta like all sides of the spectrum here. So Joe Hendry and the R-Truth Easter Bunny, because R-Truth is under the costume, they beat the crap out of the Miz and put him through a table. 1, 2, 3. It was a fun fight. It was a fun opening.
Well, I don't like what
Friday
they do
Night
with
SmackDown.
R-Truth. They never did.
Well, I mean, yeah, they made him kind of silly, but I think that's kind of, right now, that's kind of just his thing. That's just how he is now. Lash
Yeah, I
Legend
think they're
and
just
Nia.
playing out his contract.
Lash Legend and Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte take the win on this one. I've heard you said in the past that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are going to break up, and I was agreeing with you. Now I don't know when this could happen. When are they going to break
Royal
these
Rumble.
two up?
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we've been saying, it's going to be the next pay-per-view for like 5 pay-per-views now. I don't know when it's going to be.
Well, they want you to keep guessing and guessing and guessing, but I believe something's going to happen in the Royal Rumble. It's going to spark up something, and they're going to fight it out, and there goes that friendship. I'm going to go on record and say the Royal Rumble.
Okay. No, I see it. Yankees fan says I know Joe's favorite wrestler is not wrestling, but I'm gonna say Joe is a CM Punk guy. Are you a CM Punk guy?
Yeah, he's okay.
I'm a big CM Punk guy. I used to not be a CM Punk guy. I used to hate CM Punk actually because I hated he was getting in fights, and now he's in WWE. But I love CM Punk now. Just yeah, the crowd won me over on that one. I love CM Punk. He's amazing.
No, he's cool. I mean, it's unfortunately he's getting up there in age, but it happens to everybody. So, but I'd like to see him go a little further and become the real face. Well, Cody Rhodes too, of course. And I see Cody Rhodes holding the belt at least till WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Although I do love Cody and he's one of my favorite wrestlers, I do think his title reign is getting a little bit stale, and that Drew McIntyre should take it.
I don't know. I don't like the way I don't like the way they market Drew McIntyre. Right now this federation is on my nerves. I don't like the way they're doing things. I don't like it. It's like the big stars are going down the tubes, and all these ham and eggers and bozos are going to win. I don't understand it. It's getting out of hand. I mean, we don't see, Tiffany Stratton, either she's hurt a little bit, she's here, she's there. She was your big star just like a few months ago, and now she's not even scrambled eggs. I mean, where did it? I mean, I don't understand. I want to see the writers. I would like to see the storyline for the next 3 months, because right now they're behind. I'm sorry, they are behind, and they are disappointing ESPN, and they're disappointing Netflix. I'm sorry, they're not doing a good job.
I mean, I've been salty with Triple H since December 13th at 10 o'clock. I've been salty with Triple H since he made John Cena lose and tap out. I've been salty ever since, but I do think that there needs to be some serious reconsideration with booking. And guys, I do have a long-form video that's coming out soon regarding Triple H booking, so stay tuned for that. I do have a video in the works, and I'm editing it soon, so watch out for that.
When is that coming out about? I want that promoted.
I'm not sure when. Next couple of days, I'm going to post it. It's coming out soon. Going to be talking about some of the worst mistakes that Triple H has made in 2025.
Well, it's about time somebody does.
Yankees fan Travis says they might get rid of Triple H. Did you see that? I did see that. They might get rid of Triple H. I don't see that. For me, I don't see that happening like soon. I think that is a possibility down the line, but I don't know who would replace him that we would kind of all get behind.
Besides you?
Besides me, you know what? Yeah. Well, nosebleed section, Cena actually said in multiple interviews that he's letting Triple H pick his opponents and stuff. Although I do see that, I do see that Cena would put Gunther over just because he's a great guy, but he did say that Triple H and the team were making all the decisions for him in multiple interviews. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I just don't like the direction it's going. We're not even seeing the direction of WrestleMania. I don't see anything positive for WrestleMania right now. I see absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, I'm still mad that they did New Orleans dirty like that. They just straight up and ditched them for Vegas again.
Yeah. No, I agree. And something's got to be done. But folks, get excited about this video that and I told you about the videos. Get excited about it because it's probably going to be one of a kind, baby. One of a kind. And I'm telling you, you're going to get a lot of good information. And just to watch it is going to be amazing. So, and I will let you guys know on NYMania also, and I'll put a short out when it's going to debut because you guys can't miss it. You just can't miss that. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's move on here. The Secret Herpes versus Julia and Kiana James. I don't have anything to say about this. Julia won. I literally have no comments on this.
I don't. It's a full for you to go get a cup of coffee or a sandwich for them to put that on. It's just a way. It's a bozo match. That's what it was.
Yankees fan Travis asks Shane McMahon, TJ, do you ever think he'll be back? No, he's not. Absolutely not. I mean, I sure don't want him back. I think he's a disgusting person. I sure don't want him back. And I don't see as unpredictable as we can think that Triple H is, I don't see him allowing Vince McMahon to come back
No,
as the.
no.
I don't see it. There's no chance in hell that's gonna happen.
I
No
want
way.
Steph to come back, but that she's going to be in all these different roles for WWE
Well,
in the
yeah.
background.
Stephanie McMahon's just involved with everything. She's everywhere.
Yeah, and I would love to see her come back in the ring and kick some butt.
I don't know. I don't know. She's been retired for a long time. I don't know if she's still got it. I don't know.
Oh, she's still got it. It's like when you ride a, when you what do you go do a ride a car, or you ride a whatever, or you're on a horse. You don't forget. You don't forget, and she can get. Don't forget, she's in shape all the time. She's got the daughters that actually one of them wants to become a pro wrestler. So that's going to
Yeah.
be interesting in itself. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So let's see. All right, moving on.
So this was kind of the big thing that happened tonight. Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes, and we have a new United States champion, Carmelo Hayes. What do we think about this, Joe? What do we think about this? It was the U.S. Open challenge, but it wasn't open because Carmelo Hayes got screwed over last time when he accepted it. So Ilya was like, "Okay, I'll face you tonight." How do you feel about this new U.S. champion?
Doinky. I'm not crazy about the way he acts. I just I don't know. I again, to me, it's a senseless. And you can just go to NXT. You can bring up some. I don't see the coronation to it. He's there. He fights. He does. And that's it. Where's the excitement? There's nothing. It's like this.
Yeah,
That's all it is. It's like
no, I personally do agree with that. 'Cause I really do enjoy watching Ilya Dragunov's matches. He really does leave it all in the ring, and he truly is, for the fans, for the legacy of the U.S. Championship. Um, I really did like Ilya as champion, and I said that on my
yeah. All
on
right.
my channel.
And that's what
I
I'm saying
thought he
with
was great.
Carmelo
But
Hayes.
I don't. I think that Carmelo Hayes is going to be a good U.S. champion for that title, but I'm going to miss Ilya Dragunov. That's what I'm saying here. Okay. Yes. Sure.
That's I'm gonna miss it.
Okay. And we're exploding now. And we have one more thing to discuss on the SmackDown card. A very minor thing. Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes came out, and they're gonna have a match in Berlin for the U.S. Championship. Now the big question, Joe, whose side are you on, Cody or Drew?
Cody.
Why is that?
I'm not a Drew McIntyre fan. Because I just feel that Cody is still the main guy for the roster. It should be run Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and then go after them. But with fury, with storylines, like the way they used to tell the story, how they did, years ago, Hogan, Andre. How did they do that? Where's the innovation? There's nothing that years ago, TJ, I know you're a young guy, but you didn't know that, let's say, a Hulk Hogan had his own storyline. Then a Greg Valentine had his own storyline. Then a Roddy Piper had his own storyline. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Where are the storylines here? It's like, put on wrestling, and you get a little bit of Paul Heyman, and here and there, but there's no story. Look, they blew the way they did the New Day. They could have done a better job with that. Get
No,
involved
yeah.
with Big E. They knocked him off. All right, maybe he can't wrestle, but there's other ways that they could promote it. They didn't even bring up Big E anymore. He was a big part of New Day.
Yeah.
What kind of booking is that?
No,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous, and that's why.
Sure. No, yeah, especially in the
I'm
case of the New
telling
Day.
you.
Especially in the case of the New Day, how they did Big E, I think that was really dirty. I don't know why. I remember because I remember the night that happened. I was in a hotel room in Florida, at Disney. And I remember the night that happened, and I was like, "Why? What? Why? Why do we need to do that?" But in terms of Cody or Drew, I don't. Okay, I'm not a. I've never really been the biggest Drew McIntyre fan. That's just me. But in this scenario, I might have to go with Drew McIntyre. Cody broke into his house. Cody broke into Drew McIntyre's house.
Well, that's a nice storyline. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing
glad
into
they didn't do any guns or anything like they did years ago with the gun and all it. That's baloney. But I don't, that story or putting the house up on fire. I don't like. That's too extreme. But
Vince
come
McMahon
on.
blowing up in the car.
You need stories. That's what wrestling is. You tell a story. Look at when Triple H introduced NXT or Tough Enough. The first thing he tells everybody is, we tell a story. From the time we go from that dressing room all the way till we get to that ring and all the way we get back to the dressing room. Where's the storytelling? What kind of stories are you telling us? Nobody can figure it out. Not a young child, not a middle-aged man, nothing. I mean, listen, I don't want McMahon back, but at least he had a little poise in doing something. There's nothing. There's no. They'll gang up on Cody Rhodes, and in 2 weeks, you don't even know about it. Stick with the story.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what is so hard about that? Is it that hard? Stick with the darn story. If you're gonna beat Cody Rhodes up, build it up to go to. There's nothing to look forward to. They do it for 1 week and they stop.
Nosebleed
What is that?
Nosebleed section 405 says Pandemic Drew was good. And now his character is I've been screwed. 100%. That's one of the best claims I've seen tonight. That's great. Yes, 100%. Nosebleed section, 100%. Pandemic Drew McIntyre was an absolute unit. Okay, that's when he was on top of the world. Pandemic Drew McIntyre was so good. He was one of the most entertaining guys, right? But now his whole thing is that he's been screwed, and I can't say that he's wrong because he has been screwed. He's not totally wrong. I see where I'm playing. Let's say I'm playing into the kayfabe. He has been screwed. There has been a lot of messing around with Drew McIntyre and not giving him what he deserves. He's been put on the sidelines for a lie. He lost that big. Rivalry between Damian Priest, right? He lost all of that. There was like this whole, monthly thing where they would fight every pay-per-view, and it was really good. It was really entertaining, but Drew McIntyre lost all of it because they were burying him. I think that this could be their chance to bring Drew McIntyre up, but I do agree that the storylines are getting a little stale, especially with all these run-ins now.
And Chef Nick is right. They're looking like preschool. Now, one thing I got to say, though, we are coming to the end of the year. So the bottom, a lot of times it does drag on. Okay, so I'll give them a little pass because in about a week they're going to say, "Welcome to a new year of SmackDown, Raw, and whatever." That they might be doing, but you can't charge $1,000 for a seat and give them garbage.
100%.
That's insane. You think if they spend $500, they want to hear? Well, opening day is, and they do opening day for wrestling just like any other sport. But I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around this, DJ. I mean, I'm really hoping it gets better because we're going to be doing pay-per-views. We're going to be doing play-by-play. We're going to be doing all of these things, but they got to make our job a little bit easier to want to call the matches. What are we calling? I don't even know what we're calling.
No, yeah.
There's
100%.
There's no like, oh, is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair going to break up? Let's see. It's just so, and I give credit to AEW. I mean, as raunchy as they are, with blood all over the place and going through nails and what do you call putting something in the throat and ripping out almost a tongue. They're crazy. They are crazy. I'm not going to deny that.
But they give the fans a show every night. They give the fans a show every night.
Yeah, and their tickets are cheaper. But where's the innovation? Why should we spend $300 on a ticket to right now? If somebody can answer that honestly, then I'll say it's not to me right now. And I'm a big WWE advocate for many, 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 many years. And I'm embarrassed with the product. I don't like it. There's nothing to like about what's going on. It's so different. It's like, it's like in your house. One day you have the kitchen in the kitchen area. The next day you're gonna tell us the kitchen's in the basement or the kitchen's in the bathroom. That's what they're telling us in WWE. The only thing that's constant is Cody Rhodes.
No, yeah.
That's it. It's mind-boggling, but it makes our jobs a little bit harder, but a little bit more fun.
No, yeah.
So
all right, everyone. Yeah. No, I was just about to say I don't have anything else for you guys tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Any final thoughts, Joe?
No. Looking forward to next week and the beginning of the year. We're going to have a very very special guest, one that a little older wrestling fans will know, but when you hear this person's voice and what he's going to talk about, you're going to love it. He's been in the ring for 1 trillion matches. That's all I'm going to say, but we are going to have somebody pretty special. And I can tell you he was involved with the WWF, WWE, ECW, the WCW. He was with he was in just about every federation. So there's enough there to keep you occupied to think who that is, and we will come back and tell you, everyone. But remember, as soon as I hear from TJ and he lets us know when that clip is going to come out, that short, we're going to bring it to you live, hopefully before next Friday night show. Go ahead. Oh, and by the way, everyone that we don't see on NYMania or on Turnbuckle Talk, Happy New Year to every one of you. We love you. Go ahead.
All right. My closing statement. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please smash like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never, ever, 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 ever miss another banger of a live stream just like this one. And if you turn on your post notifications, you will get a notification every single time we go live, upload a video, or do anything related to that. Go to my channel if you want to see some wrestling news, some wrestling videos. Me bashing Triple H soon. I'm going to be doing that soon, so go check that out. Go to Joe's channel if you want to check out anything related to your New York Yankees. We're also simulcasting this, so this is on my channel and Joe's channel if you wanted to check out both of us. I post shorts, Joe posts shorts. Check out both of us and subscribe because it's free. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you guys so much.
We'll see you next year, baby, in the ring.
See you next year.
You got it. Have a good one, guys.
See you guys.
God bless you all.